Every time it's a total, look up and find out. Try and play it. Boxed away from the country. To shoot, are you?
Welcome to AFCRDTV. I'm here at Bedworth United after today's 3-1 win for the Diamonds, and I'm here with a delighted manager, Andy Peaks. Andy, I know before the game you said this was a game you always worry about when you're playing a team at the bottom, and I think pleased with the result. Yeah, absolutely delighted. 3 points was always going to be obviously the main thing for today. And like I said, yeah, no, I think it was a tough game coming to an Astro. They won last week. And although they're bottom, they've been in every game really. They've not really had many, what you say, hammerings for a bottom of the league team. So yeah, delighted with 3 points. Yeah, I was saying that before kick-off. When you go back to days in step 6 and step 5, we always knew going to games like this were fairly easy, but it's never easy in this league, and this proves it. Yeah, no, it hasn't been easy, but we have got a good record against a lot of the bottom ones this year, and that's important because it doesn't matter where you get your points, and then it gives you a bit more licence to go and enjoy the occasions against the bigger clubs or the teams at the top, I guess. But yeah, today was always going to be tough. They fight hard, they battle. Like, you know, first half particularly was very, very physical, and we've come through it. And yeah, I'm delighted to come away with 3 points. Yeah, let's go back before kick-off. You made some changes. Obviously, we were out Albie and Matt because they were playing for Oxford under-23s, but fortunate for you had Sam Brown back, and you brought Joe Curtis back in for probably his first start of the season. Yeah, Joe's trained ever so well after being injured early in the season. He keeps the ball really well. He's coming to an Astro. I don't think we've kept the ball well enough the last couple of games. So I thought he deserved his opportunity, and I thought he was pretty good today. So I thought he did himself no harm whatsoever. We all know what Brown is about. He'd been away the last couple of games, and it worked out well for him really. That
A, we hadn't been great last week, and B, the lad who played left back, Matt, wasn't available this week, so he slotted back in there. And obviously Sam Johnson come in for his first start with Albie not being here. Again, thought he'd done really well.
Yeah, and as you say, first half probably fairly close, and they worked really hard, had a few causes of lots of early problems, and then we got the goal and seemed to be on top just before until the half time.
Yeah, I didn't think we played great first half. I thought we made our own problems by overplaying in our own third, if that makes sense, and we give it away. We probably overplayed. We'd said to them with their three at the back, the ball to hurt them really was down the sides, and that was when we did cause problems. And that's not going too direct, that's just playing in good areas where there's lots of space. So I was disappointed with this first half, although when we took the lead you think we should get through to half time. I was disappointed with the free kick for their goal right on half time. But then we've got to defend it a little bit better, and we've got to deal with it. Ben Heath held his hands up. He's got to do better with that. He's not given many away this year, and that was what he'd want to do better with. So we went in at half time, wanted to be better second half, and I thought we was a lot better second half.
Yeah, I thought the first half of the pitch, I don't know, the passing seemed to be a bit short. I don't know, is that one of the problems we're playing on pitches like this?
I think the problem sometimes on a Astro 3G is that everyone thinks they can play because it's a nice surface, and for me I still want the people in the right areas to play, and the people who you don't expect to normally play don't need to play, and we give it away overplaying in our own third, and that gives them a bit of hope and a bit of a lift, and you know that's not good. So it's time and a place to play. Second half that we managed the game much better. I know they went down to 10 men, but for me we'd started better anyway before that.
Yeah, we did start well, and we were causing problems, short passing, we seemed to be getting in behind them. What was your view about the sending off?
I thought he was going to send him off because I think Ben was pretty much clear, wasn't he? So I guess he had. If it was a foul, I think he has. I don't know, the law's changed too often for me to know, but it didn't particularly surprise me.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing, I think the ball popped off, and I'm not sure he would have got it, but I suppose the referee didn't see that.
No, I wasn't watching the ball particularly, so you might be right. I just was watching what happened. Credit to Ben Diamond, he made a great run and got him exactly what we talked about, you know, getting him behind him, and he did exactly that. And obviously it was, you know, but again, even playing against 10, that don't mean anything, as we've found on lots of occasions. These played with 10 last week for a long while, so we still had to do the right things.
I know we talked a long time about Tom Lorraine, and he's been here a long time. I think this could end up his most prolific season, which is amazing really when you think about coming from step 5 through to 4 and now step 3, and he took his 2 goals really well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He had a chance first half. I think did the goalie save it? I'm not sure. I think he did. Or the defender got a touch on it. And I didn't think he was at his best first half, if I'm being honest. But some of the balls were perhaps a little bit hopeful. He didn't win loads in the air. The boy marked him really well. But you know Shank's going to keep going, and you know he's going to run them channels, which a lot of centre forwards of his size can't do. But he does. He's good at doing it. And he's always a threat. And like you said, he had 2 chances second half and took them both. So what more can you say? Yeah,
and I suppose you eased off a little bit. We still were dangerous and could have got more. Although they never gave up, did they?
No, I don't think they ever give up. I wouldn't expect them to. I thought we played some good stuff, and like you said, another day we could have had some of the goals. I thought we looked a threat. Both flanks looked a threat second half. And yeah, it was nice to watch the game actually after 3-1. You can relax a little bit and probably enjoy it, which we've not said very often. And yeah, they still play some good stuff and could have other opportunities.
And you managed to get 3 players onto the pitch for some minutes as well.
Yeah, well, Sam was struggling with his back, so it got me Jack back involved. Faz I left out today. I thought we needed a breather, and I wanted to get him back on. And obviously Jack Bowen's waiting his chance, and as I explained to him, he's suffering really because of the system we play with the main striker. Tom Lorraine's been so good at the moment, it's limiting Jack's chances, but we'll need him in the coming weeks, as will all the other ones. So a bit unfortunate for Ben that he couldn't get on today, but there'll be opportunities for him as well.
And I know you said in the paper midweek that 40 points was the target when we started the season. I think getting it in January was probably not what we expected to start. You've got to be really pleased with what we are so far this season.
Yeah, I'm delighted. Like I said, it's great in the fact that I can be disappointed after the last 2 games with Hitchin, although we won so well late on. I was disappointed in general. I was pretty disappointed last week. And I was disappointed first half. So to sit where we are and me still not being happy a lot of the time probably shows how far we have come. But overall, when I sit down and look at it, I think we've made massive inroads. We've played a lot of the teams. You know, we've competed with most of them. We've got some big teams to play now, certainly at home. And I think we can look forward to it and go into it. And like I said, we've got some points on the board. Let's go and enjoy them games, but certainly give a good account of ourselves as well.
I don't know if it means anything, but I was looking at the fixtures since we played at Whitton, where we're disappointed to go out of one of the cup competitions. We played 14 games. We only lost 2 games in that space. It shows how the resilience of the side, doesn't it? Yeah, like you said, I think it shows the character, because like I said, I said to him before the start, I've been disappointed the last 2 games. We've still picked up 4 points, so that shows a lot about the character. I've spoke about that a lot to the papers and yourselves. The belief in the squad.
and the camaraderie has been superb, and that does get you points when things don't go great, not as well as you want them to. And again, even today, first half was a little bit disappointing, but we've still found a way to come into it second half and win the game probably pretty comfortably at the end.
And a lot to look forward to. As you say, we've got so many home games, and against most of the teams who are fighting at the top, should be some good crowds and plenty for the players and you to enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. And today was important because 3 points keeps up and around it. I said I don't want the season to drift away by not being involved. I want the last 2-3 months to be exciting because we're in and around it. Big clubs coming to us and we need to win as much as them. So loads to play for, loads of people to come out and watch. And yeah, what a good position for us to be in.
I'll let you go, mate. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Andy. I'm now here with man of the match, Tom Lorraine. Tom, never going to be easy today, bottom of the league. And I suppose the dressing room's pleased with a 3-1 win.
Yeah, definitely. Their league position is not great, but we knew there'd be a challenge. No team in this league is ever, you never roll them over no matter what the league position is. We knew they'd be strong, physical side. We needed to be up for it. Second half, certainly I thought we played really well and deserved the win. Yeah,
first half, bit of a battle. And I suppose they had some chances. They were closing us down as well, weren't they?
Yeah, they worked really hard. They didn't give us much opportunity to play, but also I don't think we really expressed ourselves perhaps as we could. Certainly weren't anywhere near our best in the first half, and we discussed that at half time. We spoke about the fact that we needed to be better. They're not a bad side. They work really, really hard for each other. They're a good group of lads, and they just probably deserve to go in at half time level. In all fairness.
Yeah, we got the goal, but let's talk about you had one chance the first half. I think it went off the defender, didn't it, for the corner?
It went off the keeper. He actually made quite a good save. It came out really quick. Probably should have gone under him in hindsight, but happens quite quickly, doesn't it? It was a good save, yeah. We had a couple of chances. Dex finished, to be fair, he took that really, really well. And that gave us a platform to try and work on then. They nicked one back just before half time, which was a little bit disappointing from our point of view. Probably got the crossing a little bit easy, and one or two ways we could have improved that. But like I say, it was probably a fair first half to go in level, in all fairness.
And then, of course, the sending off obviously changed the game a little bit, and from the corner, I think you were marked. I think it's probably the guy who just got off was the one who was supposed to be marking you.
Yeah, I think he was marking me, to be fair. But even before that, at half time, we sort of said, we needed to, like I say, come out and express ourselves a little bit more and just enjoy our football a little bit more, get on the ball, start play in the right areas, be a little bit more direct sometimes. We've got some success sort of playing an early ball in the channels, just do the things a little bit more that are getting us to success. And from the start of the second half, I thought we were really, really good. Even before the sending off, I know it was quite early, but we were playing the ball, passing the ball really well. But yeah, the sending off always changed. It was their centre half. He was playing quite well, to be fair. And yeah, a couple of minutes later, it was a free header, 6 yards out, but a great ball in from Deck again. I've said that a couple of times. His delivery is fantastic, and keep putting him in the area, it gives us the opportunity to attack it, and that's what happens.
Yeah, and you said last week when the header hit the post, that was right in the corner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a bit unlucky. That one, that would have got us the 3 points, but fortunately today this one's gone in, so I'll take that.
And then in the box, I suppose that's a change this season. Those ones in the 6 yard box, you seem to be there and putting them away.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly helps from my point of view playing central of a free, because it means that I don't have to go as wide. I spend more time in the 6 yard box in the area, and then you get those ones that knock down and you get the chance to put them away. When you're playing a 2, you have to run more channels. You're not quite in the box as much, so that plays into my favour. But that one sort of popped up nicely, and little swivel and turn, so happy with that.
And did you tell the manager off when he subbed you looking for the hat trick?
I've got a bit of a black ankle, to be fair, so I know he was thinking the right thing. You always want to get hat trick, don't you? But no guaranteeing I would have done that. And Jack's been out injured, and he needs to get the minutes back into him as well to come back into the team. So it's what's best for the side and for the squad.
And you're moving ever closer, aren't you? I think I'm trying to work it. It's 86 now. I'm not sure 85.
Roughly getting there, innit? But I'm just concentrating on this season, trying to get as many goals as I can for the season, and try and get us as good a league position come the end of the season as I can. And if my goal's contributing to that, then great. And any goals is pushing me closer to that milestone, but it's not something I'm thinking about at the moment. Till it gets a little bit closer, it'll probably be on my mind, but not at the moment.
And final thing, talk about goals. I was having a look at the records. I think I added it up right. I might have been wrong, but I think your best season was 19, and you're certainly well on the way for that.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the sort of goal scoring this season's been good. Like I said earlier, with the delivery and the balls in that we've got now from Deck and from Pixie and various different people, we are creative. So it gives me the opportunity to get on the end of a lot more, and thankfully I've been in half decent form putting them away.
Thanks a lot, mate, and may it long continue.
Cheers.
I don't need love.